Hey guys and welcome. Today we're going to do a bit of a Temu haul. I went shopping recently just to get some inspiration to add some different things into my journals, and I come across these beautiful tickets. So they're only paper quality, but you can glue them to some scrap cardstock or simply have them as is if you're just tucking them into a pocket. So as you can see, you get quite a lot of them. So really good good buy on that. I'm not going to go through the prices on everything, but everything that I bought, it was around the $1 something, $2 something. I think the most I paid for something, which was some papers, was about $8. But a majority of them is just a couple of dollars. This here is some washi tape. I did order more than one, so there's obviously still some on the way, but I really liked this one because it had some advertising on it. So really like that one. I look forward to using that one. I've taken a lot of things out of the plastic, one because of the shine you would get off it on the video, and two, it just takes time to take stuff out of a package and the crumbling of it. I wanted some paint brushes. Now these are probably bigger than what I wanted. I probably wanted a little bit more that size, but I will still use them. I'm going to paint some coffee dyed paper. I'm going to try the painting rather than the soaking and the baking. And also I thought it'd be good to apply gesso in my art journals. This here's a bit of a ribbon twine. So I was sort of searching botanical stuff and I come across this. And it's just sort of like a ribbon twine that you can use. You could glue it down. You could put it on the binding of a journal like that. I just thought it was something a little bit different. Then I was searching for some background stamps, and I wanted leaf stamps and number stamps. And this is sort of what I've come up with. I liked this one because of that. Now it's a little bit bigger than I thought, but I will still use it. And then it's got this big label, so you can put numbers or anything in that one. This one here, I like the grunginess of the numbers, and there's some ticket type formations on that, bit of a ruler up the top, and I hope this is not glaring on you guys. That again is just some grungy numbers. These two here I loved for the borders, so I quite often put borders around things that's got a bit of a zigzag and a straight stitch like you're sewing, and it's a little bit bigger than the other stamps that I've got, which I really love that. So I'll use them in either both my art journals or my junk journals. This one here I searched for ruler stamp, and I got just some grungy numbers and then a ruler, which I really love that because I like the look of tape or strips in journals, so I'll be using that one. This one here is a map, so like a background stamp, so I'll be looking to stamp in different colors on that one. And this one here is like a clipboard. I hope that's not shining too bright for you, but it's a good size, if you can see with my hand. I'll pop those to the side. And these are like botanical ones, so I really wanted to get into using my watercolors, and I really like these because it already had the water in the jars and some little flowers, and then just some really intricate fine flowers on that one. This one I bought purely for the leaves because I liked that it was a very grungy, it'll be a very like half stamped effect. This one here, just with all the different leaf shapes, I want to do some background papers with that. Once again, leaves, I bought it for this one. I really like those leaves, but then when I look at it now, I really like those fine ones there as well. And the last stamp I got, I googled word stamps, and this is what it come up with. Got family memories, perfect day, travel, place photo here, and then a couple of little frames on that. So that's the stamps that I got. I love these, and I haven't taken this out of the plastic, because they're singular items. I want to keep them together. So, and they're good quality cardstock, and they're pay sheets. So it's got pay period ending. You can fold it up and make pockets, or go that way and make pockets. You can cut it down and be a belly band. You can fold it over and it can be a page edge. Just really versatile. And I really like the colour of it too. Then these, I've got 2 packs of these. I'll take one out. Just some Japanese paper. So like I said, I really like the blacks and the reds together on these papers, because I've been stamping a lot with a bit of red lately. And they're just beautiful, beautiful, and it's quite a good quality too. Just to add some different textures and that to your journal. So I really love those. And I think I just, from memory, I just Googled something like vintage papers, journal papers. This one here is absolutely gorgeous. Look at those, sort of like cherry blossoms. And I think Louise Hansel has something like this in her Etsy shop. So check that out too, guys. But these are beautiful. And then I was on a bit of a mission to find some paper, because, you know, it's a massive job to coffee dye your paper. So I sort of went on a bit of a mission to find some different coloured papers that I could use in combination with my coffee dyed papers, and I come up with these. I'll just pull, oh, it's not going to come out, I don't think, but good quality, and I really love the colour of that, if you can see the colour of that, and you get a lot in a pack. And then the same size, but this one is in grid, just for some extra texture. Rather than rip that, I'll cut it. Just for a different look, different textures throughout your journal, so you don't have the same plain papers. And really good value, price-wise, good value in these ones. What I'll do, I'll go through my Temu order, and I'll put the names or the titles of these products that you may be able to use to search. So that one's actually bound that end, so it's like a pad that will pull off. So if we take it like that, so it's a pad we can pull off. And really like the colour on that one too, so we could grunge that one up a little bit. And then I was watching somebody in a video, and I'm sorry I can't remember who they were. If you're watching, put your name down the bottom. And they had bought some of these papers, and I really loved them. I couldn't get all the ones that were available because some have sold out, but I'll just take one out. Well, they're in a paper pad as well, which is really handy because rather than having single sheets. But look at that one. So I've got that one. I've got 3 different types. And if you're a person that doesn't have a printer or doesn't print stuff, these are very similar to the digital downloads that you can buy, where it's costing you to print them out. Now they're a little bit smaller than an A4 size, but they will still fold over and be quite a good page, or you could hinge the pages if you're making a bigger journal. So I sort of went for the neutrally toned. You can get blue and pink from memory. I really like the greens, the browns, and the naturals. hadn't taken these out because I didn't realise they were a pad, otherwise I would have had them out for you guys. So I apologise for the rustling of the plastic. But look at that one, just beautiful. And you know, it's got stamps. You can add more items to that. Labels, words, number strips. I ordered some eyelets, but these are ridiculously big. I'll just cut one open. But in saying that, I think I'll still use them as like a novelty item. So you can see how big they are. But I will be able to use them. Certainly not going to waste them. Now I do have already have 2 sets of these clickable stamps, and I'll show you how they work. I thought these might have been a bit bigger than the ones I had because I want to do some bigger journal words. And these are the numbers. So great if you want to do strips or words. So clickable stamps. So what they do is they pull apart like that, and then you work out your word. Let's say I'll do the word note. Oh, there we go. Like that, and you've created a word. So if we were to stamp that, I'll just grab a scrap. Usually something stamped the first time is not. And then we've got a word there. So I thought they will be a lot of fun. And I like that they're not perfect either. I like that they're a little bit here, there and everywhere. It adds to that grungy, junky feel. And then I bought these beautiful papers. So there's 2 the same, but as you can see, they're slightly different in colour. They're on a pad as well, so they come with a little bit of vellum around them, so obviously we can definitely use that. And then I'll just flip you through. Look at these, absolutely gorgeous. You could use them for collage, you can cover tags with them, pockets, absolutely beautiful. Make clusters. So they're 2 very similar, just slightly different die lots. And then look at this one. Again, nice grungy vintage papers. Hopefully that's not going too fast for you. But just something different and very inexpensive. The quality's not too bad either. I wouldn't have it, if you're making a tuck, I wouldn't have it as just the paper perhaps, although it's roughly about the same as your office copy paper. And then this one's old magazines. It gives you a snapshot on the back of what's on them. See if I can pull that off and leave it intact. So you can see very grungy, a lot of texture papers in there. Look at that, absolutely beautiful. Lots of different papers to give you inspiration, and that was the purpose of me going on a bit of a search, just to put some different stuff in my stash. And it helps with your creativity if you've got different stuff to draw from. And then there was this packet, I think these are individual. Yes, they are. And they're all got the grunge around the side. Oh. So look at that, absolutely, they make beautiful pockets, tucks, tags, just in that botanical, aren't they stunning? Look at that. So you can find some beautiful things. Like I said, if you're not somebody that has a printer at home, so you can't buy the digital downloads to get those beautiful prints, then definitely search. This is like brown tissue paper. Absolutely beautiful. It's about an A5 size. Got a stencil here. I just wanted a grungy stencil. This one's got a little bit of the coffee dye, a bit of ledger, some dotted lines down the bottom. So you don't have to use a full stencil. You can just use parts of it when you're stenciling your background papers. And then I bought some scrapbook paper, so some 6x6, and they are loose, really good quality too. They're actually, if you can see, they're actually that's the card at the front. They're actually good quality, sturdy paper. This one was maps. Beautiful, really grungy textures. So I've got a lot of 6x6 paper pads, but nothing with the grungy natural tones. So I just wanted to add to my stash because I seem to be doing a little bit more of the grunge. So this one's quite dark, but I really like that. I must have liked it. I bought 2 packs. And then this one here's got some like 1920 ladies on it. Just some advertising, really rich caramel colours. Oh, that's beautiful. So I look forward to using that one. And this one looks like grunge backgrounds. So I've searched by grunge papers, grunge scrapbook papers, vintage papers, and this is what I've come up. I bought 2 packets of these. They look like newspaper, grungy newspaper or book prints. And that's actually, that'll make a great belly band of some sort, even for a journal. You could cover that over because it's really thick, so we don't throw anything out. So yeah, this is just different types of grunged up book page. Great for collage, tags, clusters. Absolutely beautiful. And then we've got 2 smaller packs. So this has got, and they're grunged and torn and edged. Just some really vintagey looking papers. They're absolutely beautiful. And then these looks like recipe cards, and they're not white. I wanted to go a different color, but they do have a shiny surface, so they're shiny both sides, and they're not that thick, so I may you know, cut them up, use the lines on something, perhaps maybe put some gesso over it, some ink of some sort, but I will use them definitely. Now this is what I'm most excited about. So it's cooking paper, best fresh cooking paper, but it's not just like your standard baking paper. Look at this. Look at that. Absolutely beautiful. So I will definitely be doing some collaging and stuff with that. And then in my search for papers, I went to wallpaper. So let me just open this one up. Just for something different, I thought it would be great for covering journals, tags, pocket. Look at that. Isn't that just beautiful? You can cut it up, and so it's got like a contact background, that one. So great for covering books or anything. It will just adhere straight down. I've got another one here which is like a newsprint. Now you can get it in the cream or the white. I've gone the creamy beigey color, but I may, now that I've seen it, get some in the white as well. Absolutely beautiful. Now that one doesn't have the contact back, so I would just use your glue stick or your gel mediums or something like that to adhere it down. It may even become, because it's got a bit of a rough back, it may even become sticky if wet. And then my last piece is this beautiful wallpaper, which has got like a botanical theme, which is exactly what I was after. Because I googled like leaf papers. Look at that. I mean, you could even cut these out and put them on, but really love the colors in that because I like the grey blues, and we'll definitely be doing something with that as well. And lastly, I'm not a big fan of sticker ephemera, but I bought these stamps just to have something different in my stash, because I've got a lot of paper-based stamps now, of ones I've bought, ones I've made. There's a few different things in this, but you get a really good variety of colors, etc. So I thought, why not on that one? But thanks, guys. I hope you've enjoyed that. I hope you've got some great ideas or inspiration out of, you know, what is available on Temu. I'm sure it's available on AliExpress as well. I was just shopping in the one place, and the thing I like about Temu is free post. So, you know, you can spend that extra money on a few other little items. But this has certainly given me some really great stuff to play with. So you'll look forward to seeing that evolve over the next, number of videos that I do. But I hope you've enjoyed today, and I look forward to seeing you on the next video. Thanks, guys. Bye.